They first saw each other at the sauna, surrounded by piles of clothing. The air was thick and hot. They were in one of the few places that provided warmth during the unforgiving Polish winter. Here, workers submerged garments in steam kettles and watched smoke rise outside a window. Here, surrounded by worn, soiled rags, a boy and a girl met. He was 17, with a clean-shaven head and a round face. Despite it all, he was relatively well-fed. His striped uniform was neat and tailored. Clean. Perhaps this was part of his allure. He stood out. In a world of stripes, you weren't supposed to stand out. You had to live by the rules, blend, like shadows on the verge of disappearing. Sometimes at night, he was summoned out of his wooden bunk to sing. His tenor was beautiful, operatic. It had once earned him an audience in his hometown. Here, he remained a soloist, still a star of sorts. When she showed up, he could almost forget where he was. The sight of her gave him something to look forward to. At 4 feet and 11 inches, she was petite, but sturdy, her legs muscular, her face wide and angled, framed by thick chestnut hair that was still growing in. From a distance, she seemed unassuming, easy to ignore. Up close, she was anything but. Her deep-set eyes, brown like his, were sharp and alert, but she had an easy smile. She moved with a self-assurance that was rare in their milieu. His eyes on her, he felt a flutter. A girl was looking at him. Her glance lingered. He was sure of it. In here, it was easy to forget that his old world still existed, a world of possibilities, promises, of desire. When he saw her, he remembered. She wasn't supposed to be there, in the all-male part of the grounds, yet she'd made a habit of getting herself into places where she shouldn't be. She was 25 years old, and she knew what she wanted. She'd been like this as a young girl, and hadn't changed in all the years since. If anything, her tenacity had only grown. It wasn't that she believed in taking unnecessary risks. In a world of chaos, she craved structure and order, logic and reason. But this place had a way of making you do what you least expected. It had a way of making life-threatening risks seem reasonable. Perhaps because here, nothing was reasonable. She had her escape, her art, and yet she was alone. The boy across the room had a pleasant face. He seemed sweet, eager. Something about him made her want to come back, made her reckless. It was winter time in Birkenau, the largest and deadliest camp in Auschwitz.